Hi party people, how are you? I've actually pre-recorded this because the download times are taking far too long, and with 3 children off at half term here at Hippie, which HQ, everything slows down a bit. So also in the evenings generally I'm just shagged, I'm just battered and just tired. So the energy flows much better in the day. So thought I would pull you an alternative read today from the Shapeshifters Oracle and the Oracle of Shadows and Light. They are my slightly darker decks. They are very witchy, very mystical. But although they appear dark, they do convey a message that is pertinent. Sometimes we need guidance and we need foresight, we need forewarning, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, I do operate on love and light and purity, so please know that this isn't anything to be concerned about. The decks I'm going to pull today, I have already pulled today, as I've run the cards come out. I've said the prayer of protection, we've got the sandalwood burning, it's all good. I've just had a couple of moments to study them so that I'm able to process them and convey the accurate message to you. Okay, first couple of cards out are from the Oracle of Shapeshifter. I'll start again. Is it Mercury or is it me? We'll decide. The first lot of cards out are from the Oracle of Shapeshifters deck by Lucy Cavendish. Okay. The second lot of cards are from the Oracle of Shadows and Light, also by Lucy Cavendish. I've got a new work set up here, and behind this camera is my collection of tarot and oracle, and my eyes kept drifting over to these decks. I haven't used these decks in ever such a long time. So I'm clearly being called today to use these decks. The first card from the Oracle of Shapeshifters deck was number 34, 3 and 4, which makes 7 for those of you that are interested in numerology. A twist in the tale, the unexpected, a change you did not see coming. See? Now, this lady here looks quite startled. She clearly didn't see this change coming. There's a situation you've been dealing with for some time that you've either written off, assumed you knew the answer, or decided that you had determined the outcome. Spirit works in mysterious ways. Everything is in divine timing. Whatever it was that you thought it was is not what it think it is. This could be a job that you've been for and you're convinced you haven't got, but in fact you may have got. This could be something that you were so sure you thought you knew, but you didn't, and the revelation is about to come. Be it a marriage, a relationship, a job, a friendship, a business endeavour. All I'm going to say to you, as I'm being channeled now, as it's coming right through Hippie Witch's head here, is do not assume. Is dancing the Russian roulette wheel to assume. And again, with the Russian roulette wheel, you can never determine, you can only take a guess on where that ball is going to land. Okay, don't know where this has come from, but it's coming, so I'm going to speak it. So with the Russian roulette wheel and what you think you know, please keep an open mind and please keep a balanced heart, because the unexpected is about to present itself. The next card is Quetzalcoatl and the Priestess of Time. I'm going to show you this card. It's quite a gobful. The time has come. The time to act is now. Now this lady, she holds what looks like a dragon. She's firm. She's ancestral. She's tribal. She's grounded. Number 23, 2 and 3, 5, sometimes can denote instability with 5. The time has come, the time to act is now. This change is coming, you can't avoid it. You need to act now. You can't put it off anymore, you can't ignore it anymore, you can't pretend it's not happening anymore, okay? It is a change you weren't expecting, but you need to be open-minded enough to hold it, okay? Now, the next card that came through was Little Red Riding Hood, number 3. I am not a victim. Do not get yourself into pity party state, thinking that this shock is happening to you and that this is, oh, woe is me. This is not. This is happening for you. You are not a victim. You can boss this. You can make this positive. I also get the vibe here that someone in this situation may try to put something on you, may try to portray themselves as the victim as well, possibly. There's many different sides, isn't there, to every story. I always say there's 3 sides, your side, their side, and the truth. Probably 4 sides, and everybody else who has no business knowing it's perception too. But it's a quirky old world. Vibe in your lane, know your truth. You're not a victim. This is not happening to you. This is happening for you. Hold it, embrace it. The next card out of that deck was the Fairy Bee. My life is sweet. Okay, try and hold it up so there's no glare because these cards are quite glossy. They're beautiful, but they're glossy. Now, your life is sweet. This is happening for you, not to you. Count the blessings that you do have. Count the positivity that you hold and your own inner strength and your own self-belief, okay, and your own positive manifestation. And know that whatever this situation is, whatever people may try to portray you as, and whatever feeling you get, possibly a victim mentality because this is unexpected to you, wipe that out. Your life is sweet. That will determine your outcome, okay? On from this, the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Out of this situation was 1 and 3, 13, which is number 4. Carly. I love Carly. A lot of people look upon her as super dark and a bit scary. Carly is, it says, from death comes rebirth. This situation has not buried you. It has planted you, okay? You are not a victim. Going back to this, your life is sweet. This is a rebirth, all right? This is a rebirth. Hold yourself. Look at this objectively. Be sensible. Take yourself out of victim mentality. Know that you are germinating, not decaying. Don't know where that's just come from, but it has. There you go. The next card from that was 2 Little Witches, 30. Okay, another 3. Magical space clearing time. Meditate. Okay, think about it. Know your hype. Look at it from not just your perspective, but the other individual or the situation's perspective as well. Okay, this is a time to contemplate, know it and think it. The next card on this was Ghosts of the Past, 4 and 2, 42, 4 and 2, 6. The past returns for a time. There is no doubt about this. This is to do with a past situation, a past person, okay? This is why possibly you even may think you're a victim and it's happening to you, because I think this was a situation that caused you hurt in the past, being a twist in the tail. You thought you had closure, but you didn't. But now you're about to get it. Because know your heart, know your truth, okay? Goes to the past returns for a time. Hold yourself. Reaffirm in yourself and to, if they try to put this on you, that you are not a victim, okay? Your life is sweet. This is a rebirth. It's whether it's a reconciliation, a closure, whatever it is, it's a rebirth, okay? This is a new start for you or for the situation. Either way, it's a new start, and all new starts, however scary change may be, have always got to be good. And they're there for a reason, because they happen for you, not to you. The page, the next one I got from this was Strangely Lonely, 117, 1 and 7, 8. Holding on way too tight. You're holding on too tight to the negative aspects of this situation. You are looking at it from old. It is no longer old because there's a rebirth going on. There's a new cycle. Okay, stop that. Know that you're not the victim. Okay, know that you're not the victim. Okay, your life is sweet because you're going through this rebirth. All right, know this. Okay, Carly, she's good. Yeah, I know you're feeling lonely. I know you're feeling bewildered. I know it's knocked you for 6 and shocked you a bit because you thought you'd sorted it. But sometimes Spirit pulls us back slightly just to make sure we've been listening to the lesson. Trust me, I think I know more about this than most. But there you go. That's another story for another day. The last card that I pulled was Sea Storm, 32, 3 and 2, 5. Again, in balance. Calm amid chaos. Keep your faith. Keep your calm, okay? I know you didn't expect to see this coming, okay? You can't avoid it. You can't put it off anymore. You can't procrastinate anymore. You do need to act now, okay, as the second card denoted. You're not a victim. You've not been buried. You have been planted. You do need to meditate. Hold your nerve. Look at this from your perspective and the highest good. Do look at all situations and all perspectives, but know that you're not a victim. Don't let anybody put this on you, okay? And don't fall into your own victim mentality, because it's your own suicide, to be fair. It's not good. So hold your nerve. Know your worth. Hold on tightly, because roller coaster rides can be quite exciting, but if you let go, all sorts of shit can happen. So don't. Hold your nerve. No, it's you. Bottom of the deck was Strange Valentine, 27, 2 and 7, 9. Almost closing out a cycle. Love is strange. This tells me, 9, closing out a cycle, love is strange. This is a past love situation that you thought was perhaps done, or you thought you knew a version of it that you were pretty sure it was, and it wasn't. So new information is coming to light. This is what I'm getting. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get back together or there's a reconciliation. It doesn't mean anything like that. It can mean, well, anything at all, really, because we're not all up to the same thing, are we? And every situation is different, like every person and every fingerprint on this planet. This is to summarise and to make it quite simple, this is a situation you assumed you knew the measure of. You had put it to bed, locked it away, moved on, whatever you want to choose to however you describe what you've done about it. But it's coming back. It's coming back for an encore. It's coming back for a disco dance, maybe one last disco dance. And there is a twist in the tale. There's an aspect to this story that you were unaware of. There is a revelation that's about to come out, a truth that's about to be told, and communication between you that is going to happen. I think will shock you both, if I'm brutally honest. I don't even know where I'm getting this from, but it's coming through a bit like a picker-packer's printer in a factory. When you get the order come through and you don't know what it is until the sheet's finished coming through. I'm seeing this in my brain. And then you read the sheet and you think, oh, okay. And then you go off and you get whatever it is and you come back and then you get another sheet come through and you assuming you know what's going to come through and it doesn't come through. One thing in this life I will always say is never assume anything. Keep an open mind and keep your grounding, keep yourself confident within yourself and know your truth. Listen to your intuition and not your ego. Never comfortable. You're not always right, because sometimes you don't listen to the right vibe. We're all human, all done it, and we're all going to do it again. Let's be fair. But this twist in the tail is coming. The time has come. You have to act now. Now is the time. If you can ignore it as much as you want, but this is a lesson that the universe is understanding very well that you've not been learning. So it will keep nudging it into your energy field until you learn it. Now, if you ignore it this time, it's going to come in so forceful. It is going to knock you for 6. So damage limitation, guys, deal with it now. You're not a victim, but it doesn't necessarily mean I was right and you were wrong. Stop that shit, okay? You're not a victim because you are worthy in yourself. And you know your truth. And the same is probably to be said for the other person or the other situation. But you do need to come together, be objective, speak about this together, try and understand it from your own perspectives and try and find some common ground. There is rebirth coming. Okay, this old situation that you've been lingering in and lagging in for so long, it's ending. Yeah, magical space clearing time. Yeah. Mercury retrograde has been good for this as well. It's time to contemplate, think about things, roll things around in your head, gain some kind of balanced perspective. We are coming into the age of Aquarius as well, so it's also a good time for space clearing. Now, whatever it was, this old situation is, one of you or both of you have been holding on way too tight to old patterns and to victim mentality, which has caused this shit in the first place. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I ain't going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth as I'm sent it. I don't know where it's come from. I don't know how I know this. I just know that as I speak, it comes through like the printed order. So here we go. I hope this resonates. You know, it's got to resonate for someone, isn't it? And again, if you can keep some calm amid the chaos, understand that you are not a victim, but quietly keep the calm without smugness or ego, please. Be authentic. Be grown up about this. Yeah. This is a love situation. There's no bloody doubt about that. I mean, look, love is strange. No one can dispute that. Whether it be love for a family member, love for a friendship, love in a romantic sense, whatever it is. It's a twist in the tale you didn't see coming, but you ain't gonna know what it is until you clear this space. Address it, okay? Try not to hold on too tight to old patterns and beliefs. Be objective. Go in with an open mind and a kind, pure heart. If you gain nothing from this, you need to keep your expectations neutral as well. If at the very least, all you gain is clarity and understanding and some kind of agreement with the other party that now the picture is clear, and that's all you gain, it's got to be a bonus, okay? Get yourself out of limbo land for everybody's sake. Talk about it, air it, get the truths out. And then after that, you can decide if and when and whatever it is that you want to do. So that's my message for you for today. This is timeless, so I'm not going to date it. And I hope that's put some kind of clarity on a possible situation that you are experiencing. It won't resonate with everyone because we're not all up to the same thing. Yada, yada, yada. But that's the message I've been given today. So I hope that helps you. Love and light. Peace out. Have yourself a super day. Thank you.